I don't get it. So I'm watching this game live, Phillies Dodgers. I know you are. I mean, I know you both were. Cam's flipping out on Twitter. I was too, and it takes a lot for me to get pissed off on Twitter. And Miguel Rojas made a great play getting over to third base, and Alec Bohm slides into him, and Bohm's safe because Rojas, I guess, was blocking him since his feet were on the ground. If his feet were in the air, if he was flying, Cam, that would have gotten the job done. It wouldn't have been interference there. But what the heck happened here at third base? Did Hunter Wendelstedt cost them the game? Because then they scored 4 runs in that inning.
The game dramatically changed here. And if you watch that play over and over again, there's actually, even with Miggy Rojas moving, he actually still allowed a lane for the base runner to slide into. If you watch that play, he actually gave him a lane where he could give him a chance to slide into it, and he made the tag. This is a great play by Kike and Miggy on the move. Like, this is a baseball play, and now we're trying to take this out of the game. And what bothered me is that Dave Roberts, it takes a lot for Dave Roberts to get upset, right? And I think maybe this is his first ejection this season. That lets you know how bad a call this was. But for me, after every game, I guarantee you, we know Dave Roberts had to sit at the podium. He had to answer questions. How come we didn't hear from Hunter Wendelstedt about this? How come there's no accountability on his end? And this is another bad look. If I'm not mistaken, was he not the same umpire that threw out Aaron Boone a few months ago when it was a fan yelling over the dugout? So it's just another bad situation, a bad call for Hunter Wendelstedt. But this definitely changed and swung the game, if you ask me, as I watched. The momentum definitely swung in the Phillies' favor, and they took full advantage.
We did get the crew chief Marvin Hudson, right? Post game.
Marvin Hudson gave the definition of the play. That's not what happened. See, Marvin Hudson thought he could give us the definition of the obstruction play, and that's fine, but that's not what happened, Marvin. And again, you didn't make the call. I want to hear from Hunter. I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from the umpire that made the call. But again, this is nothing more than the obstruction rule. This isn't what happened on the field, and the video shows it.
I'll read this for the audio-only podcast crowd. Marvin Hudson postgame. He was in front of the bag without the ball. That's the new obstruction rule. Plus, he was running in front of him to third. He was in front of third without the ball, so he obstructed the runner. The runner didn't have a lane to get to the bag. AJ?
Okay, I'm going to say this. I spoke to an umpire about this exact call, and I'm going to read exactly the text message I received. It is the new obstruction rule, the same way they change plays at the plate and double plays around second base this spring. If the fielder blocks any part of the bag, we have been instructed to call obstruction. This call has not been made in my career until this year. There doesn't need to be contact, but the fact he blocked Bohm's foot, it made the call very easy. So, now, I don't agree with this call, and I don't think the umpire agreed with the call. The umpires agree with this call either, but it is the rule, and it's much like the home plate blocking rule or at second base when a guy steals and the guys used to put their knee down and they've had to move, and we saw it called on Lindor earlier this year. It is the rule that they have come up with. Major League Baseball decided this was a way to try to keep people healthy, and whether you agree with it or not, it's a rule, and I'm on Dave Roberts, I'm on Miggy Rojas, I'm on the Dodgers side on this. Now, it's not, is it the reason they lost the game? Well, no, it was the 3 homers by Kyle Schwarber why they lost the game. Dave Roberts got ejected, and does Dave Roberts feel the heat? Does Dave Roberts? That was a long objection. It took a long time for Hunter to let him finally get it out. So it was a great play by Miggy Rowe. Unfortunately, he got in his way, and I disagree with the rule, but I disagree with the home plate collision rule. I disagree with not being able to take guys out of second base.
Boom.
Guess what? It ain't my call.
So you agree? We definitely. Let me ask you, of all those rules, I feel like this is the one that we can take out. Like, come on, man. Like that's a great play. You two guys make a great play, moving, and you take it away from them. I don't know, man. I just feel like things like that, and I'm not saying they're ruining the game, but it's hurting.
I'm not saying what these guys do is an easy job, but my point is, how on earth you have Miguel Rojas at the shortstop position covering third base? Why is that an obstruction call? Alec Bohm had plenty of room to slide. He had plenty of room to touch the base. He was out. And Hunter Wendelstedt decided that he was going to call an obstruction call. This is the same umpire, Clint, that threw out Aaron Boone when a fan behind the Yankees dugout was the one heckling, throws out Aaron Boone because he thought it was Aaron Boone. Like, what are we doing? I cannot stand when the umps make themselves the story. And not for nothing, sir. If you make that type of call, and Jeremy Meyer, our esteemed producer, brings this up in our production call today, if you make that type of bullshit call, man up and address the media. In a day and age when access is everything, don't send the crew chief to come and speak to a pool reporter. Come and say, you know what, this is what I saw. This was my vantage point. This is why I had to make that call. Or call me crazy here, I made a mistake.
Yeah. I would rather see an umpire own up to the situation. Dodgers not happy about that play. Dave Roberts, of course, gets tossed. I would like to see a little more out of Dave there, maybe kicking and screaming, kicking some dirt. We know that's not Doc's style. He automatically gets tossed because of that situation. We got a clip of Dave here. Let's hear Dave about the call, the obstruction call, and we'll kind of dive into it a little more afterwards.
That play changed the complexion of the game, and he got it wrong. That's just a fact. Tonight, that play affected the game. When guys are on the move, guys are moving around, out of position, trying to make a tag play, and to say that they have to have the ball. We're still playing baseball.
Dave says that guy got it wrong. He got it wrong. Dave does not throw anybody under the bus in any way, shape, or form. And I'll ask you this, Alana, and a lot of people have asked this already on the internet machine and in real life. What the hell was Miguel Rojas supposed to do in that situation? He's coming from shortstop to cover the base. What was he supposed to do?
Yeah, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to run around the base, go into the dugout, come out the other side? And I mean, like, what are you supposed to do in that situation? He defensively, that was his only option. And it was not if he did not give Alec Bohm a lane.
Big shout out to America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh, for helping us eat good during this busy time of the year for us. With HelloFresh, you get pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. It's home cooking made easy, fun, and affordable.
HelloFresh makes it easy, even for picky eaters like Scott. There's a changing menu of 50 recipes to choose from each week. Customize it to fit your taste. There's protein and veggie swap options too. The recipes are easy to follow. Just choose your delivery day, open your box, cook, and eat.
My house is busy with sports, but family dinners are important. My fam eats better, healthier, and we cook so much easier with HelloFresh.
And for a limited time, kids eat free. Go to HelloFresh.com/FTKids to unlock this exclusive offer. 1 free kids meal per box for 2 months while subscription is active. That's free kids meals just by going to HelloFresh.com/FTKids.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.